Oh, hello everybody. How we doing today? Long day. Long day at work. I'll get to that. But anyways, welcome back to Collectibles with Chris, and today on the channel we have episode 52 of Unboxing the Fed. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Click all the good buttons. Get the channel going. Let's do this. Alrighty, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So, quick one. Let's just, I guess a quick little thing. As you've noticed, the update time, usually I kind of update around like noon, 1 o'clock. Now it's more like 5, 6 o'clock at night. So that's just due to me changing shifts at work, and used to work the afternoon shift from 2:30 to 10:30, or 2:30 in the afternoon to 10:30 at night. Now I'm doing 6:30 in the morning till 2:30. So like I said, just a switch in the schedule. It'll be that way for probably 2 or 3 months, and then after that I think I'm going to go back to the old schedule. So I don't know, that's just kind of how it's going at work. So just letting y'all know, so in case you're wondering, like at like 4 o'clock on Thursday, like, well, he normally posts but he hadn't said anything, so I don't know. So anyways, if you're wondering, that's why. But let's go ahead and get on into this. Like I said, episode 52, we have good old Randy Orton, and this is the Fan Takeover Ultimate Edition. So I know this has kind of been roaming around the internet lately. Kind of a lot of people have been doing their like top 10s and top 20s for the year 2025, and I know this made a lot of people's top 10s and top 5s, so pretty cool. So let's go ahead and check this out. Couple of head sculpts to get with it. So you got more of the stoic head sculpt, and then of course you have the surprised head sculpt, which is pretty much, I think it's exactly the same one that came with the Evolution 3-pack. So, which would make sense, which he has the Evolution shirt with it. He has the Intercontinental title belt, which, if you don't know, is my favorite looking title belt. I probably think of all time. I've always loved the design. So, hands. What we got on the hands department? We got a couple of fists hands, or a couple of fists, or a set of fists. Wow, sorry. And then kind of the like the Randy Orton hands when he's doing the signature pose. Well, there it is. Those hands. So there's a little quick look at the back, but we'll get back to that later. Let's check out this figure. It does have the smiling head sculpt, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep on there, because I think on my other one I have I got the smiling one on the other one too, but we'll just keep that on there because I do like that head sculpt. And like I said, it does have the standard ultimate body, with the butterfly elbow or butterfly shoulders, the swivel torso, all that good stuff. So not really anything else other than that. So you got the shirt, title belt, head sculpts, hands. There's that side. There is young Randy Orton himself. And let's check out the back. So I showed you the top there with the figure, with the belt on and all that. So here's the bottom. I'll go ahead and kind of try to steady that. And that way, if you want to pause that and read that bio, you are more than welcome to. So there we go. There's all that. But alrighty, that's about all there is to it. So nothing left to do but go ahead and take him over there and get him out of the box. So let's go ahead and do that. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you in a second. Alrighty. And here we are at the table of unboxing. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get it right out. Get it right on out of here. Alrighty. Not too bad. I think I'm just going to pop everything out, and then I'll just go ahead and show you afterwards. Sorry for the sound effects. Ah. Shirt out. These tie downs off. Ow! I got a crack in my finger in that really kind of got it. Ow. Those little tie downs and oh. Throw them all away so the dog doesn't get them. Pop out Mr. Randy. Huh. Where that little insert went, there was that little plastic. Whatever, I'll find it later. Deal with it later. All right. Got the shirt. It's pretty cool to have a legit Evolution shirt. Oh, and it's the WrestleMania 20. That's really, really cool. Just because WrestleMania 20 has a lot of great memories for me as a wrestling fan. I remember like that was the first time I ever like bought a pay-per-view like on DVD. Yeah, it was a 4-disc set, and I remember the case was like the shiniest thing in the world. It was so cool. If y'all remember that WrestleMania 20 DVD box set, you are a real one. All right, so let's get into this. Enough nostalgia and flashback and me being 30 plus years old. So let's get to the head sculpts. Like I said earlier, we got the kind of like the sad head sculpt, which I believe is the same one from the Evolution 3-pack. And then kind of the more stoic, serious looking Randy. It does come with the beautiful Intercontinental title belt, my favorite belt. I know I've said it a lot, and every time you see that belt on the channel from here on, I'm going to say it again, because it's my favorite belt. I love belts. I like shiny things. Maybe that's just, I don't know, the man in me or something. Whatever. I'm blabbing, I'm sorry. Like I said, you got a little, like, the Randy Orton hands. Oh, crap-a-doodle. Got it. And I'll show you what they kind of look like. I mean, I know all you guys know what Randy Orton does. You know the pose, but instead of me switching out the hands, because I will keep those hands on there. But this is kind of the idea. Yeah, you got the little Randy Orton hands. So I'll set that there. All right. Also comes with good old fist hands. I don't know why I said fist hands. It's kind of a dumb way to put it, but we'll keep the shirt off for now. I will put the shirt on later whenever I do the pictures at the end. So we'll just review the figure as is, and then when we get to the photos at the end, I'll take some like this and then a couple more with the shirt on. So alrighty, I can already see he's got the pin knees. You know I like that. So very happy. All right, let's just dive right in. Like I said, typical Ultimate has the butterfly shoulders. Wow, those are smooth. Very nice. Good 360 action there. Up and down. So check out the elbows. Of course, he has the double jointed elbows. Once again, real smooth there. That is real nice. This one, same exact way. Real smooth there. Alrighty. Like that so far. Let's see, it does have kind of the swivel, like that swivel torso, which the Ultimates have, or most Ultimates have. I don't want to say, like, I keep saying, like, oh, well, you got the butterfly shoulders that all the Ultimates have. Where's the butterfly? I guess, oh yeah. The butterfly's kind of hidden there. Sorry. Now I feel dumb. So, because I remember when I got this figure, I bought it, I brought it home, and then I looked at it, and just like off first glance, it kind of looks like that's like sculpted, and you know, it's not butterfly shoulders. And I was like, what? I was like, uh-oh, did I just get duped? Did somebody pull a fig swap on me and I didn't realize it? But I did some research, and like I said, I was just not very good eyesight at the time. Like I said, so you can kind of see, got the little calf cut as usual. There's the back of the figure, by the way. Like I said, I do like these blue trunks. They do look good. I know a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of the blue trunks Randy Orton. They prefer other colors, but like I said, I like the blue. Head's a little wobbly, but that's okay. Usually I don't check that out, but already kind of wobbly. Even more reason for me to not switch it over, because y'all know my history. I don't do too well with the head swaps, but pretty good knees. Like I said, we do have the knee guard or knee pads on there, so it is going to hinder the articulation, but honestly pretty smooth. Like even with the knee pads on there. Got the rocker ankles, yada yada. A little calf cut or boot cut, whatever you want to call it. And you can rotate it. So, alrighty. Pretty good looking figure. Like I said, overall, I'm very happy with this. I am a big Randy Orton fan. I don't know if that's just because he's from Missouri, I'm from Missouri. Granted, we are on different sides of the state, but still, I figure maybe that might be something. But I don't know. I've always liked Randy, even from the start, like back, when he was with Evolution and all that. It was just I always liked him. He was always, of the three in Evolution, I'd say he was my favorite. Bautista being second. Triple H, well, I guess Bautista was still second. I'd say Flair would be third. And then Triple H. I like Triple H. A lot of people don't. I understand why. You might not like him as a booker or as a head guy in WWE, and you definitely have every right to have that opinion, and you got every reason to not like him as well, because he's not been the best, but I have faith in him. I think he'll get better. I think a lot of times his hands are kind of tied somewhat, but anyways, that is a discussion for a different episode. I'm not going to blab on about that because you didn't come to this episode for listening to me talk about my opinions on wrestling and all that. You want Randy Orton. So, you got Randy Orton. Alrighty. Well, that's about all there really is to say. Everything on this figure is amazing. Like, it's so smooth. This posability, I'll find that out here in a little bit, but articulation-wise, just the look, the overall aesthetic, just how it feels, like it's a good figure. Because they're not all great. I'm gonna keep trashing on it, but as we learned in that AJ Styles episode, they're not all gonna be great. They might not be what you expect it to be, but this one's a good one. So if you do not have this Randy Orton in your collection, or any Randy Orton in your collection, I would definitely say go with this one, because I got this one. I do have the basic, or just a basic Randy Orton, and then I got that Evolution 3-pack, as you have seen in past episode. So I have those three, and I'd say of the three, this is the best one. And like I said, if you need a Randy Orton figure, this is a good one. Like I said, it also comes with the Evolution shirt. You get the Intercontinental title belt. You can't go wrong. Everybody wins. So, alrighty. Well, I'm going to get everything taken over back to the ring, put him in the ring, get some photos taken, and that'll be it. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And, what are we going to do for Monday? Oh, Monday's going to be kind of different. So, yeah, let's do this for Monday. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. So, we're going to have The Rock on Monday, as well as Fatu. I saw the two, and I immediately, I saw The Rock, and I was like, and then I saw Fatu, and I know Rikishi, but this technically isn't Rikishi. You know what I mean? It's not the character, but I just saw the two, and I just thought, I did it for The Rock. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and unbox both these in the same episode. And then Thursday's episode is going to be And there's kind of another reason why I'm doing both of those is because Thursday's episode, I'm going to unbox Lex Luger, which that will complete the Big Bubba Build-A-Figure. So I will also put together the Build-A-Figure in this episode. And then I think I'll have 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 different like NWO figures. So I'll definitely show off all my NWO stuff at the end of that episode. So that's kind of why we're going to do all this. We're basically going to do this whole Monday Night Wars most recent series this upcoming week. I think what was it? I think it was last week. I had the GI or Booker T GI Bro. So that video has already been uploaded. So if you want to check that one out, it's on the channel. But this week we'll do the rest of these and the Build-A-Figure. So it's been a while since I've done a Build-A-Figure episode on here. So I figured let's go ahead and do one. But that's enough of me blabbering on. I hope you all have a great day. And like I said, I'm going to get Randy in the ring and get some pictures taken. And then Monday, we're going to do it for The Rock. That sounded horrible. So anyways, I'll see you all Monday. Have a good one.